Dear friends, you're welcome again to another episode of our 61 Days of Thanksgiving. I pray that these messages have been blessing you and building you to your relationship with the Lord to keep track of all God has been doing so you can be part of Him. Today is day 16, and I'm thanking the Lord for bringing you into a place of consecration with Him. So I say, Lord, I thank you for helping me to grow in consecration with you. Someone may ask, what does consecration really mean? Consecration is consecration involves being separated unto the Lord. So it's not just that you are separated, not just that you set yourself aside or set your life aside for your own purpose. It's being consecrated unto God, meaning that you are set aside to serve God's purpose. It's like when the Lord said to Moses, He said, go tell Pharaoh, let my people go that they may come and serve me. So you are not just coming out of that place, you are coming out for a service unto God. So you are not just being separated like Samson or Jesus, like a Nazarite, but you are saying, this entire part of my life, I am offering it unto God. It is only to the service of God. So as a consecrated person, it means that you can say your tongue, you consecrate your eyes, your tongue, your mind, your emotions, your body, everything you have in your home unto God, meaning that it has become what the physical temple of God was in the Old Testament, where everything in that temple is used in service to God. That is why in Daniel, when the children of Israel were in captivity, and the king then had used the temple cups to drink wine with his friends. The anger of the Lord rose. Why? Because those cups were placed in the temple. So the same way your part of your body, your hand, your feet, your shoes, your clothes, everything in your apartment can be a consecrated material unto the Lord, meaning that you can't speak any word you want, you can't think any thought you want. Your body, nobody can just touch you. Nothing can be done anyhow around your body because it is now consecrated unto God. So now I'm grateful to the Lord for bringing me to that place of consecration where He can then make demands for my time, make demands for my day, make demands to tell me, oh, I need you to give me this night, meaning that you're not eating dinner today. I need you to give me the entire day, meaning that this entire day you are not eating any food, or in the times even not drinking even water. It could be for days, it could be for weeks, it could be a month. It depends on what He wants. It could be an entire year. When He said this entire year is for you to focus on just seeking me concerning this matter, seeking me concerning this. So those are points of consecration that God can call a person. God can even call you as a consecration to say, your phone, this is what you're going to be using. Every money that comes to you, this is what you be assigned to. That's a form of consecration. If you tell you every time of the day or every time of this month you're going to be doing this, that's a time of consecration. If you tell you, oh, you're not going to be using makeup again, just have a normal face, that's a consecration. You can have to do with your hairstyle. Oh, don't use this kind of attached thing anymore. Have a normal hairstyle with your natural hair. It's a consecration. It could be anything that God is saying consecration unto Him. And I'm grateful to God that He brought me to this point of consecration, because there are so many places, there's so many, when I say places, I refer to so many dimensions in the Lord that on a normal day you will not have access to them if you are not consecrated to the Lord. Consecration, it brings me to the point of myself in that place of constantly in His presence, whether I am out there in the place of work, whether I'm around individuals or I'm just by myself. It is the same thing to me. Everywhere I am, I have that consciousness that I am not my own. The time is not my time. Whatever I want to say the tongue is not my tongue. I cannot allow just any words to come out of my mouth. I can't allow any kind of music in my home. If it is not a music that worships the Lord, I cannot do that. It's almost like saying I'm bringing in something that will chase His presence away from me. So some kind of, if I'm outside with people, it's a different thing. But when I'm in my own space, everybody who is around me knows my home, my apartment, even as a single lady, You can't. If he does not tell me let this person in, it doesn't matter who you are. You can't come into the apartment. It's only whoever he tells me from. Those people that have allowed that he didn't give permission. I've seen what the consequences are. So those are things that God teaches you about consecration, learning how to consecrate yourself unto the Lord. Because Bible says here in Leviticus 20 verse 70, consecrate yourself therefore and be holy. So you see what I was trying to say, that consecration is a form of holiness, putting a part of your life, if not all of your life, holiness unto God. For I am the Lord your God. He said because he is also holy, so he expects complete holiness from us as his children, as those who walk with him. Total and complete holiness. Say consecrate yourself. In the Old Testament, it was more of, yes, he had given commandments and instructions to his people, but it was as though it was more of the Levites that were consecrated in most ways. But with us as God's children, God is saying to us in the New Testament, you can be consecrated in every single way. For me now, for instance, I do not consider, I work, yes, but I don't consider any fund I get as my money. I tell him it is your money. If you determine what fund I can use to get clothes, you give me the money that I need to get my intimate needs. You are the one that helps give me money to go to the market to get food. You are the one that and then because the body is his own, I don't just put in anything I want. He tells me, he decides what I can eat, what I cannot eat, when to eat and when not to eat, when to go out. Yes, I want to have fun and do many things, but because it is his body, I will not take his body to places he doesn't want me to go to. I will not use the time doing things he does not want me to do, so that I do not use it for other things. And because when you open yourself up to things that are not of him, you are exposing yourself to strange things that are not of the Lord. And he wants us consecrated. So I'm grateful to God that we are gotten to that place of total consecration unto him, where it is consecration. Now my entire life is a life of holiness. And holiness does not necessarily mean that, oh, because you wear a dress in a particular way. No, I put on my trousers, sometimes pantyhose, and I dress. In fact, every outfit I put on every day, he chooses my dressing. He decides, he tells me, Holy Spirit, I want to make my hair. Where do you want me to go? What salon do you want me to go to? Who would you prefer to make my hair in this salon? It is that intimate with him. Consecration, he can tell you about assignment that he will give to you that involves certain people. In fact, living in certain places involves a form of consecration. It's not that you can't be anywhere, but there are places he will tell you, I want you to live here in this season because of what I want to accomplish with you at this time. How do you consecrate your home, making your home totally holy before him? Not just anybody can come in. You can't put on any kind of movie. You can't put on any kind of music. No, certain things cannot be in the home, because all those things, it's like bringing in something idolatry that will push him out of that space. So I have learned to consecrate my thoughts, my words, my actions. Sometimes there's certain thoughts coming to my mind, and he say, no, I don't want that. It is his mind, so I know I cannot allow such thoughts to stay. And so these are things that I am grateful for with the Holy Spirit, that a place of consecration. In fact, even let me not say this because the whole world will know who it is. There are some things that, some thoughts I can't even have about certain people, even if I am in a relationship with the person. For those who say, don't have this thought about this person, I do not accept it. So he is that particular, because he expects you to be total in holiness. Consecration, consecrating your day, your time, your moment, your emotions are no longer, it is no more your emotion, it is now his emotion. He's expressing his emotions through you. So you can be hurt by someone, you can be offended by people, but then he's saying you do not have the right to respond. Be quiet and walk away. Those are forms of consecration. There are things that every other young lady can put on. It's not like I cannot put it on, but he will tell me, this body belongs to me. You can't put this on. For them it is okay, for you it is not okay. In fact, to the point of you can't even eat everywhere. So what are the forms of consecration that God is bringing you into? I pray that you yield yourself to him and let Him walk through you. God bless you.